What role did the king's peace play in medieval law? Imagine living in a time when chaos could erupt at any moment and the king's word was the only thing standing between order and disorder. That's where the idea of the king's peace comes in. It was a key part of medieval law, especially in England, and it helped keep the kingdom safe. The king's peace started out as the king's promise to protect his own household and retainers from violence. Over time, this protection grew to cover specific times like holidays, certain places such as roads and churches, and even important people. Eventually, it became a way to keep the whole country peaceful and orderly. Breaking the king's peace was seen as a serious crime. It was often treated as a felony or even treason because it was viewed as an attack on the king's authority. When someone broke the peace, they could be tried in the king's courts, which shows how the king was the ultimate judge and lawmaker. This idea helped the king centralize power, moving away from local or feudal justice systems that were often inconsistent. The king's peace also defined who had the authority to enforce the law. Sheriffs, justices of the peace, and constables all acted on behalf of the king to make sure the peace was kept. They had the legal backing to arrest and punish those who disturbed the order, which extended the king's control over his realm. In practical terms, the king's peace was both a symbol and a tool of royal authority. It made clear that maintaining public order was a royal responsibility, and it created a legal framework that gradually expanded the king's power across Europe. This concept helped to unify the kingdom under a single law and reinforce the idea that the king was the ultimate protector of his people. Without the king's peace, medieval governance would have been much more chaotic, and the king's authority might have been weaker. It was a foundation that helped shape how laws and order worked in medieval times, making sure that the king's rule was felt everywhere.